After the break, whitewater rafting in far north Queensland. Welcome back to Bushbeat. Water has many uses. It's an extremely precious resource that we often waste and abuse. And water is also power. It runs with such force that it's capable of turning huge turbines to produce hours of clean power. It's also capable of providing hours of good, clean fun, as I discovered in far north Queensland. Australia has the image of a vast, dry, arid continent, which it is, because it has a small annual rainfall and less water runs off its surface and reaches the ocean than in any other continent. But if you travel to the wettest part of the country, at the wettest time of the year, you too can experience this. Tully in North Queensland receives the highest average annual rainfall and is the wettest place on record, receiving 7,897 millimetres of rain in 1950. Naturally, this is a tropical environment where rivers and streams flow swift and clean, and the surrounding forests teem with tropical wildlife. And what better way to experience an environment like this than by rubber raft? A raft that needs no propellers or fuel, but is propelled by the sheer moving force of this powerful body of water. Millions of years ago, this could have been lava flowing through the region as volcanoes hissed and cracked and spewed their molten contents across the land. What eventuated was an environment strewn with boulders and shaped by the eroding force of the water. Probably the best time to go whitewater rafting is in summer, when there's plenty of water and when you really appreciate a dunking. In these rafts, there's no need to bail. They have holes in the bottom that are so designed to let the water out, but not in. A day of rafting can take you from the placid and peaceful pools where the river widens and the water slows its passage to the rough and tumble excitement of the racing rapids. The names of the rapids say it all. You progress from the ninja chute to Scales of Justice and on to the Killer Falls, Moisty and Corkscrew. You can really feel the power of water when you're held in its grip, that no amount of paddling will release you from. Some of the more rewarding sights are the occasional waterfalls that spill into the main river system, continually adding to the volume. These waterfalls are fed by the small streams that flow through the surrounding rainforest and create a cool, moist place for wildlife to live. The river itself is also a haven for wildlife. Here, fish and eels can swim in unpolluted waters. The catchment area for this stretch of the river is protected as National Park and is free from the poisonous effects of fertilisers and pesticides runoff. It's an active and exhilarating way of experiencing the wilderness, and it has other benefits as well.
These rafts aren't only fun, they're also environmentally friendly. Unlike powerboats, they don't produce exhaust fumes, they don't leak oil or petrol, and the only noise pollution you hear is the occasional shriek of delight or fear from the crew.
A voyage like this brings a new meaning to water. You can not only feel its force and appreciate its part in the physical shaping of this country, but you can also appreciate how vital it is as a resource. Every living thing, plants, animals and people, must have water to live. Without water, there can be no life.
In today's program, we've seen just how important waterways and wetlands like these mangroves are to the fishing industry as a way to prevent erosion, as a home to wild creatures, and as places for us to visit and enjoy. They may be sticky, they may even be a bit smelly, but just like the rainforest and the coral reefs, they're places worth caring for. That's all we have time for today. See you next time on Bushbeat.